Okay, here it is. Hi, my name's Miss Melinda, and I thought I'd come out tonight and do a couple of videos for you. And maybe when you come home or just tomorrow, you can check out my site. I do have something I would like to talk to everybody about. What is with all these people? What's with all these people hitting all my low cut tops with my cleavage hanging out? I have got almost as many turtleneck sweaters I wear for my videos as I do low cut. I've always loved low cut cleavage costumes, fashions all my life. You know, my breasts are my real own God-given breasts. I don't have fake breasts. I don't have hair extensions. I have my own real bleached hair. My own real long, healthy bleached hair is my hair. My eyelashes are my eyelashes with a ton of mascara on them. And my breasts are God-given. And I love to show them off. But that is not the only thing that you should be hitting. I tell you guys such interesting topics of discussion. I educate you in things that if you did have it in grammar school, high school, you've forgotten it, or the teachers haven't taught you all this weird stuff I'm teaching you. I come up with very interesting, profound thoughts and profound science. You know, I consider myself an academic scientist and a humanitarian, and I'm real into facts. And if you would take the time to look in all my videos, you will hear a lot of interesting and enjoyable things. Some things you might not care for, but a lot of stuff I would appreciate. All these people that are hitting, you know, my low cut top videos. It would be human of you, and I'm a humanitarian, and it would be nice if you were one. I would appreciate it if you would view all my turtleneck sweater videos too. And I would love for you to subscribe because I'm going to be doing this for years. I love this. I've always had a TV personality. I've always been real outgoing. I've always loved people, and I've always loved interacting with people. I'm addicted to people, and I love to interact with people. And I like to teach you different classes, and then sometimes I like to bring up topics of discussion. But I don't get into controversy, you know, and I don't talk religion or abortion or politics. I don't talk any of that. But I would appreciate it if you all would hit all my videos. Look at all my videos. And it just is weird to me that they pop in and they can see in all the pictures, and they just go right into the one with slow cut. And then what do? Just jump out of my Twitter or my YouTube channel and run away and go somewhere else? I mean, none of the people are coming here are interested in education or interesting topics of discussion or I've had a very exciting wild life, and I have wild stories to tell you. I already started telling you wild stories, and I would like it if you subscribed because I'm going to be teaching so many other subjects. So tonight, I'm just going to read to you. I decided to stay with the universe for a little while because this is this is education and rhetoric that we can understand. We might need the definition to a super giant or something if it's not on the pages. But I will be in this book teaching all the time, so I'll be looking up super giants and all that stuff. But right now, I looked up galaxies. I thought galaxies would be real interesting. So let's all hang out. And there, I have my beautiful brush. Oh, and my beautiful white teeth. Okay, I can admit I have permanent root implants and permanent teeth implants. All my bright white teeth. See? Cheese. I say cheese. Okay, well, let's hear what they have to say about the galaxy. Okay? Or galaxies. Okay, so galaxies are galaxies have to sit up in these chairs. Okay. Okay, galaxies are some of the most fascinating structures in the universe. Here's a snapshot of the here's a snapshot of the most important things we know. Number one, types of galaxies. Galaxies come in different shapes and sizes. The main types are spiral, like our Milky Way, elliptical, and irregular galaxies. These shapes often tell us about their age, history, and star information. And star formation activity. Number two, star factories. Galaxies are home to billions, sometimes trillions of stars. Spiral galaxies often have active star formation in their arms, while elliptical galaxies tend to have older stars. Black hole powerhouses. That's the other topic of discussion I wanted to hit on. So number three, black hole powerhouses. I know black holes have vacuums. They're like vacuum cleaners. These black holes. So if anything gets near these black holes, it'll suck it right in, and nobody knows where these black holes go. So this says number three, black hole powerhouses. Most galaxies, including our Milky Way, are believed to have supermassive black holes at their centers. These black holes can significantly, thank you, affect the galaxy's structure and activities. Cosmic distance. Galaxies are incredibly far apart. The Andromeda galaxy, our closest spiral neighbor, is about 2.5 million light years away. Wow, that's far away. Number five, dark matter. Galaxies are surrounded by halos of dark matter, an invisible substance that we can't see but can detect through its gravitational effects. Dark matter makes up most of the galaxy's mass. Okay, six. Galaxies. It says. Wait, did I do five? Wait, do five. Dark matter. Galaxies are surrounded by halos of dark matter, an invisible substance that we can't see but can detect through its gravitational effects. Dark matter makes up most of the galaxy's mass. Galaxy clusters. Galaxies often group together in clusters uh, or superclusters bound by gravity. They can even merge. They can even merge or collide, creating spectacular cosmic um, events. Number 7, the expanding universe. Galaxies are moving away from each other because the universe is expanding. Now that's a fascinating thought. The universe is expanding. That's fascinating. The farther away a galaxy is, the faster it seems to be receding. This is known as Hubble's law. Number 8, early galaxies. Through telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope, we're observing galaxies from billions of years ago. These early galaxies provide clues about how the universe evolved after the Big Bang. Galaxies truly are cosmic marvels, and we're constantly learning more about them. Which of these points sparks your curiosity the most? Okay, and so I read that out of the laptop. I'm just going to read a few pages I took out of my big white book. So I'm kind of like right in the middle. I got these pages in order. So it's like page 13. So it's page 13. And I just took that because I like the next few pages. And it mentions black holes here, which I'll look up, and I would like to read that too. If we can do that too, that would be great. Oh, it's so thirsty. All right. So, sitting upright. It says, how hot are stars? So, how hot are stars? Stars are great globes of very hot gas, but their temperatures vary. Astronomers can tell the temperature of a star by the color and brightness of the light it gives off. Yellowish stars like the sun have a temperature of about 10,000 Fahrenheit. Dim red stars are about 5,800 Fahrenheit. But blue-white stars can reach 50,000 Fahrenheit. Wow, that's a lot. So we have a white dwarf on the left and a dead black dwarf on the right. Why do some stars explode? Massive stars explode when they come to the end of their lives. They swell up into huge supergiants. See, that's what I was talking to you about, was supergiants. So they swell up into huge supergiants, and supergiants are unstable, so they collapse and blast into pieces in an explosion called a supernova. See, supernova. Supernovae are the most intense explosions in the universe. Well, that's fascinating. As bright as billions of suns put together. Wow, that's a lot. They show a big red supernova with gold in the middle. And then, why are black holes black? So I know black holes from studying prior, and they're a vacuum. The vacuum is real strong, so anything near it will be sucked right in and Nobody knows where they go. So I just told you that out of my head. Okay, here on this book here. Why are black holes black? After a star explodes as a supernova, what is left of it shrinks rapidly. If the star was very large, it shrinks to almost nothing. All that is left is a tiny area of space that has enormous gravity. The gravity's pull is so great that it will suck in any nearby matter, including other stars. The area is called a black hole, quote unquote. And because the pull it exerts is so powerful that even light cannot escape it. Even light cannot escape it. What is a pulsar? A smaller star that explodes as a supernova ends in its life. And I'll be looking up these words: supernova, supernova, and the giant, the super giants, to refresh my memory and teach you about, the rhetoric that we might not know. So, what is a pulsar? A smaller a smaller star that explodes as a supernova ends its life as a tiny star called a pulsar. It gets this name because it pulsates or sends out pulses of energy. Astronomers, thinking that pulsars spin around quickly, sending out narrow beams of energy. On Earth, we see a pulse of energy as light when this beam sweeps past us. Okay, on this next page, this is what I was wanting to study too. So I already looked up galaxies on the computer, but out of the magazine, book, what little we have, here's a little something on galaxies. So yeah, galaxies are fascinating, and they're infinitive, like everything else. Don't tear my book. Like everything else on Earth, up in space is like always infinitive. So galaxies from Earth, space seems to be full of stars, but if you traveled far away from Earth, you would eventually leave the stars behind. Looking back, you would see that the stars form a kind of island in space in other directions, as you would see other star islands, which we call galaxies. The galaxies and the space they occupy make up the universe. That's fascinating. We'll have to watch this video over a few times for this to sink in, huh? Do all galaxies look alike? Astronomers can see galaxies of all shapes and sizes through their telescopes. Some are known as barred spiral galaxies. They have curved arms coming from a bar through the center. 1. Ordinary spirals do not have the bar. Elliptical galaxies, 2, have an oval shape. Galaxies with no particular shape are called irregulars. Okay, got that? Here's how do galaxies form? Okay, galaxies start to form in clouds of dark gas, so huge that even light would take hundreds of thousands of years to cross them. Now that's a profound thought, that these galaxies start to form in clouds of dark gas. It says it's so huge that even light would take hundreds of thousands of years to cross them. That's really phenomenal. See, and there's so much stuff in outer space just like this. That's infinitive. And that's why I wanted this to be one of my classes I teach you. And we're gonna hang with this class for a while. Because we can understand a lot of what we're reading. And then I can later look up some words, definitions. But they basically are telling us right on the spot a lot, the words that we don't know. So, how do galaxies form? Wait, did I read? Do all galaxies look alike? Oh no, I read that one. How do galaxies form? Galaxies start to form in clouds of dark gas, so huge that even light would take hundreds of thousands of years to cross them. Over time, gravity begins to pull the particles of gas together. Gradually, the gas cloud shrinks and becomes more and more. Shrinks and becomes more and more dense. Here and there, it becomes dense enough for stars to form. At the same time, the gas cloud begins to rotate and flatten out. And I'm going to go to this top little right corner, and then it just has three little things at the bottom of that page. All right, so up here it says they're showing the Earth with the Milky Way and the local group, Andromeda. What is the local group? What is the local group? Wait, put it like this. What is the local group? What is the local group of galaxies? Okay. Oh, what is the local group of galaxies? There are thousands of galaxies in space. Many are in groups called clusters. Earth's galaxy is called the Milky Way, which is in a cluster called the local group. The Milky Way is the second largest galaxy in the local group. Well, I didn't know the Milky Way was a galaxy. I didn't know that. No. And so the Milky Way is the second largest galaxy in the local group. The largest is the Andromeda galaxy. Okay, and then it just has, here, I don't want my system to be up some. Okay. So, number one, a huge cloud of gas shrinks and becomes denser. Stars form in the center. 2, the starry cloud spins and flattens into a disc shape. Matter in the disc collects on arms where more stars form. Okay, and then the next page, 15, is here. This one is oh, I was thirsty. Okay. So, now we're doing, how did the universe begin? Astronomers believe that the universe began about 13 billion years ago with a huge explosion known as the Big Bang. The Big Bang created a hot bubble of space that has been getting bigger and bigger ever since. Astronomers believe the universe is constantly expanding. That's fascinating. I never heard that one. No, I never heard that one. What makes up the universe? Simply speaking, the universe is made up of matter and space. The matter is found as planets, moons, and stars. The stars gather together into great galaxies, and the galaxies gather into groups or clusters. Even the clusters gather together to form gigantic superclusters of galaxies. The universe is made up of millions of these superclusters, and that is what I was going to tell you before. There's all kinds of things up in the universe that are made of clusters. There's all kinds of different things that are made up of clusters. So we have a quick quiz. We got page 13, and we did 14, okay? And we're on 15. So, yeah, then you should be able to answer this pop quiz. Mm-hmm. So the pop quiz is number 1. What is the galaxy our sun and its planets are in called? 2. Oh, I'll give you the choices. The heavens. B, Andromeda. C, the Milky Way. Number 2. Which of these is brightest? Star, quasar, galaxy. 3. 3. What began the universe? Quasar, black hole, the Big Bang Theory. Which of these is the universe doing? Expanding, exploding, shrinking. And so you can write down your answers. Actually, I didn't do this quiz when I was studying. So we'll have to come back about the answers. Okay, and then, so that is done. And then I just wanted to read one paragraph. It's just 2 pages called The Planets. But I want to cut this short. I talked a lot before we started class. And I want to finish this so I can upload it quicker. Yeah, so the planets in order from distance from the sun. The 9 planets are the most important members of the solar system. In order of distance from the sun, they are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. The first 4 are small rocky bodies. The next 4 are giants, made mainly of gas. Pluto is a tiny ball of rock and ice. And that's just the beginning of just these 2 pages. Maybe we'll make another one right after this one. And I'll finish these 2 pages. And then I might think of like something different to do. Okay. So I would appreciate it if everyone would hit my like and subscribe and become a member. I will always be teaching fascinating facts. I'm an academic scientist and a humanitarian. I have good, exciting life stories to tell that not many people have done. And I think of profound thoughts because I'm manic. So my mind thinks a lot deeper than the average person thinks because I'm manic. So my mind's like cooking, it's going 50 miles an hour, So I think a lot deeper than the average person. So you'll constantly, you keep watching another video and you'll catch like, oh, really good one of Melinda's stories. Or my brain, like I said, it's always moving so fast and thinking. I'm thinking, well, what about this? What about that? What about this? When I'm just like teaching this class and I'm not on film, I could start thinking and reading more of all this stuff, sitting here and going, well, maybe this could happen and maybe that. And so I would like y'all to subscribe. And if you do hit my, low cut shirts, could you hit my other videos too? But most importantly, can you listen to what I'm saying? And the other thing is when I make 2 or 3 videos in one night, and I'm in the same costume, it seems like everybody will hit the first costume, like this one. And then the second one, just because I'm in the same costume, they don't bother watching the next one. But doesn't it register in you guys' brains that I'm saying something different than the first one you hit? You're not interested in what I have to say? I mean, don't you have any curiosity? I mean, if you watch and listen to my videos, it's always something different, and exciting. And you seem to not hit the second video if I make another one 5 minutes later in the same costume. Why aren't you interested in hearing the second part? The second part or the third part in the same costume, it might be, the story might get better and better on the second video that you make in your same clothes. Okay, so I love all of you, and I think I taught you some interesting stuff. I'm going to make another one in a little bit. Okay, bye-bye.